Picture this. Your project kickoff was a success. The path is clear, but to keep the momentum going, you have to nail the communication. As you juggle updates for different teams and remind people what you need from them, it's easy to get buried in your inbox. In this lesson, you'll learn how Gemini helps you communicate with speed and precision so you can focus on making progress, not just sending updates.
Is it difficult trying to get that thought in your head translated to an email? You spend too much time trying to craft that perfect message? Today, we're diving into Gemini and Gmail and showing you all the ways to create content and get your work done more efficiently and effectively. Gemini can help you generate all sorts of content, whether you're reaching out to a new vendor, responding to a customer, or trying to reply in between meetings. Gemini is designed to boost your productivity and keep you on top of your communication. Let's start on your computer. Open up a new Compose window and click on the pencil button in the toolbar, and that's where the magic begins. You've just opened up the Help Me Write prompt bar, and now you can tell Gemini what you need help drafting. So imagine you're a bakery owner and you want to write a new email to a potential new vendor. You can type in something like, write an email to Fruit Gold Farms, a local fruit supplier, to ask about becoming a vendor for our bakery. Be professional and describe our reputation for quality. Ask what fruits they offer, delivery schedule, and ask for samples. Boom, Gemini generates a draft. And it's not just basic text. It's personalized, it's engaging, and it's ready to impress your contacts. Pro tip, for your prompts, if you add more context, like an audience, your tone, or goals for outcome, you'll always get a more effective output. But what if you want to refine it further? Gemini has you covered. Click Refine, and with one click, you can shorten, formalize, or elaborate on your draft. And Gemini can do so much more than basic drafts. It can also incorporate context from your Drive files to give you an even more detailed email. For this, we'll need to open the side panel. Simply click on the spark at the top right of your inbox, and then use the @ symbol to give your prompt a little more context. Let's say you have a customer asking for the ingredient list of your special peach cobbler scones, just for allergy purposes. Instead of having to pull individual lists and copy and paste back and forth, simply ask Gemini to help write a polite and professional response to this customer with your ingredient list from @cupcake ingredient list, and offer to switch to any other flavor if there are any issues. Voila! Gemini can automatically pull from your Drive files so you can quickly respond to your customer and get back to baking. Gmail has a new feature that can give you reply suggestions based on the context of your emails. So when Gemini has enough context, it can give you a few options at the bottom of your email, and when you click reply, hover over these suggestions just to see the full draft of the text in your Compose window. Tap on the suggestions that make sense for you, and it's automatically inserted. You can send it as is, or you can edit before sending. These aren't just random replies, they're specifically tailored to the email that you're reading. So are you ready to supercharge your email game? Start using Gemini in Gmail today. It's a game changer for productivity.
If you're a project coordinator, you are the team's central hub. But that often means that you're drowning in meeting notes and endless email chains, just trying to keep everyone on the same page. What if you could turn your inbox into a true command center that brings clarity and synchronization to your team? Today, we're doing just that using the power of AI in Gmail. Let's say your weekly project sync just ended and that email thread is a mile long. Before you can create a plan, you need to find the signal in the noise. Instead of rereading everything, just use Summarize. Gemini scans the entire conversation and instantly gives you a crystal clear summary of the key decisions, the open questions, and most importantly, the action items. In seconds, you have the single source of truth that you need to get your team moving. Now that you know what was decided, it's time to communicate it clearly. So now you can just open up a new email and click on the Help Me Write icon. We'll give it a detailed prompt, something like, draft a meeting summary email for the project sync. Pro tip, in the side panel, use the @ symbol to reference the original meeting transcript from Google Drive to get an even richer, more accurate draft. You've sent the summary. Soon, a teammate replies. Just to confirm, what's the deadline for the design mockups? This is where your AI partner shines. Gemini reads the context of the thread and suggests a full, detailed reply. And because it learns from your personal writing style, the suggestion doesn't sound like a robot, it sounds like you. And when another teammate replies, great, let's set the final review for next Friday, you can lock it in without leaving your inbox. Just select the Add to Calendar option, And with one click, the event is created and the whole team is synchronized. Your command center is complete. To turn your inbox into a command center, first, get clarity in seconds. Use Summarize to distill long threads into clear action items. Second, draft your action plan. Use Help Me Write in the side panel to create comprehensive team updates. And third, sync your team instantly. Click Add to Calendar to lock in deadlines, all from your inbox. Thanks for watching, and have fun.
So you've seen how Gemini can help power your inbox. But what if you could take that power and customize it for your most important yet repetitive tasks? That's where Gemini Gems, your own custom AI assistants and experts, come in. Gems can be trained to write updates exactly how your executive team likes them, or a creative partner that knows your brand voice. In the next section, we'll show you how to build Gems from scratch.
Have you been dreaming about the perfect AI assistant? Well, stop doing that. Want an AI chatbot that always has a consistent personality or expertise, like a pro marketing analyst? Watch me upload a spreadsheet of my team's blog performance data with zero context, and voila, I get back an analysis with the format and takeaways I need for my monthly review. Now I can feed it spreadsheets without asking it what to do every time. Your gem is now an extension of your team, ready to tackle any task that you've set it up for. Want to build your own gem? It's easy. First, head over to gemini.google.com and then head to the Gem Manager. Then click on New Gem. Give it a name and add some basic instructions like persona, tone, format, and goals. And if you're not sure what makes a good prompt, Gemini can help. Click that Gemini pencil icon to have Gemini write the rest. Double check it looks good or tweak the prompt and test it out right from the same page until the results look consistent. Once you're happy, save it, and now you can click any of your gems from the side panel to start a new conversation. I have gems built for blog editing, video script writing, and, well, the Marketing Analyst Pro that I showed you earlier. But you can create ones for all sorts of things to help with productivity, like a brainstormer, a coding partner, or a learning coach. With Google Gems, the possibilities are limitless.
Today, I'm going to show you my Brevity Gem. You can think of a Brevity Gem as your personal communication assistant. It can take your messy notes, long documents, or decks and transform them into executive-ready summaries. The best part, you can train it to write in your preferred style. So let's build one together. For my gem, I want to use the Smart Brevity framework used by Axios. This communication framework focuses on a strong headline, a what's new section, and a why it matters section. This structure ensures your message is clear, concise, and relevant for your audience. For yours, you can use any communication style or template you prefer. Step 1, create a new gem. Let's call this one Brevity. Step 2, instructions. Here you want to specify what you want your gem to do. I want my gem to intake lots of various information and output a summary in the Smart Brevity framework that is fit for executive level communications. We'll start with a simple prompt and let Gemini help me fill in the blanks. Step 3, knowledge. Since I want my gem to use the Axios Smart Brevity communication style, I'm uploading a PDF of Smart Brevity 101 to teach my gem this communication style. Now you have your Brevity gem. So let's put it to the test. I'm adding in some raw meeting notes, our overarching strategy doc, and our latest update deck to the gem. In a matter of minutes, we have a refined executive-ready summary. Create a Brevity gem tailored to your own communication needs. Think about the specific challenges you face when communicating with executives or other stakeholders. What kind of information do you need to summarize? What writing style do you prefer? I can't wait to see what you create. And now it's your turn.
Let's recap. You can now draft polished emails in an instant, summarize long threads, and even reference files in Drive to help write emails. But it doesn't stop there. You've learned how to create your own Gemini Gems, custom AI assistants tailored to your specific needs. Now you have an expert for any repetitive task. You're not just managing communication, you're mastering it.